Hello everybody, and today I am going to tell you about the value of E. That means actually the value of E is 2.71 something. That means the value of E lies between 2 and 3, and we have to prove that E is less than 3 and greater than 2. So in my previous video I have told you the value of E is limit n tends to infinity 1 plus 1 by n to the power n. E is equal to limit n tends to infinity 1 plus 1 by n to the power n. And also I have told you E is equal to 1 plus 1 by factorial 1 plus 1 by factorial 2 plus 1 by factorial 3 and so on. And this is an infinite series. This one. Okay, this is the value of E, and the E can be written as limit n tends to infinity 1 plus 1 by to the power n. And in my previous video I have proved this one. Okay, so now today I will prove that the value of E is less than 3 and greater than 2. This one I will prove. And the proof is very interesting. All of you will say that the value of E is 2.71, that means it lies between 2 and 3. See here. That can be proved in another formula. The value of E is 2.71. It can be proved by a different formula, and in which the scientific calculator or computer is necessary. And this is not a was, this is in the practical. That means in math practical, we have to find out the value of E. Or by the help of numerical analysis also you can find out. But for that, scientific calculator and computer is necessary. But here we have to prove by the help of this one that E lies between 2 and 3. Okay, see here, very interesting. E, the value of E is equal to this one, so it's equal to 1 by factorial 1, and factorial 1 is 1, so 1 by 1 is 1, so 1 plus 1 is 2, so 2 plus 1 by factorial 2 plus 1 by factorial 3 plus 1. So 2 plus something, and this something is a positive quantity. Clear? So 2 plus something, that means the value of E is greater than 2. Is that clear to you? 2 plus a positive quantity. It is not a negative quantity. If this will be negative quantity, that means the value of E will be less than 2. Is that clear to you? So 2 plus a positive quantity, that means the value of E is greater than 2. Clear? So therefore, E is greater than 2. So first part is over from this. Clear? So now, let us prove the second part. That means, the second part is your E should be less than 3. And for this, you should take the inequality. And the inequality is factorial n. We know factorial n is greater than 2 to the power n minus 1. For n is greater than 2. Let us see whether it satisfies or not. If n is greater than 2, this will be factorial. Let us take n is equal to 3. So factorial 3 is greater than 2 to the power 3 minus 1, it is 2. This one is 6, this one is 4. And another type of 4. Factorial 4 is greater than 2 to the power 3. Because 4 minus 1 it is 3. 2 to the power 3 is 8. And factorial 4 is how much? 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So 24. So 24 is greater than 8. So it works. Okay, this inequality works. Now, it implies 1 by factorial n, if you take the reciprocal, then the sign will be changed. Already it is known to you. So this will be less than 1 by 2 to the power n minus 1. Is that clear to you? So let us put n is equal to, I have told you, n should be greater than 2. So put n is equal to 3. So 1 by factorial 3 is less than 1 by, it will be 3 minus 1, 2. 1 by 2 square. Again, 1 by factorial 4, it is less than 1 by 2 to the power 3. So 1 by factorial 5 will be less than 1 by 2 to the power 4. So 1 by factorial 6 will be less than 1 by 2 to the power 5, and so on. So simply add the left hand side and add the right hand sides, and all the signs are same. Is that clear to you? So therefore, adding 1 by factorial 3 plus 1 by factorial 4, I am adding the left hand side. 1 by factorial 5 plus so on, it is less than 1 by 2 square plus 1 by 2 cube plus 1 by 2 to the power 4 plus so on. So I am adding 1 plus 1 factorial plus 1 by factorial 2 to both the sides. Clear? So by adding this one, we will get factorial 3 plus 1 by factorial 4 plus 1 will be equal to less than 1 plus 1 by 1 factorial plus 1 by 2 factorial plus this one 1 by 2 square plus 1 by 2 cube plus 1 by 2 to the 4 plus 1. And this quantity is E. This total quantity is the definition of E. So E is less than. Now I can write 1 plus, it will be 1 by 1 is 1 plus 1 by 2, 1 by 2 square plus 1 by 2 cube plus 1. Now this one, it is infinite GP. Infinite GP, and for infinite GP the sum is A by 1 minus R. So why I am telling that it is a GP geometric progression? This because this divided by this divided by this half. So 1 by 2 square divided by 1 by 2, it is half. 1 by 2 cube divided by 1 by 2, so it is also half. So the common ratio is half, and the first term is 1. Is that clear to you? So what is this value of this one? E is less than 1 plus, apply that formula, A is 1, the first term is 1, divided by 1 minus R is half. Clear? So it implies E is less than 1 plus 1 minus half is half. So 2 will go to the numerator. Clear? It implies E is less than 3. That's it. We have did it. So now E is less than 3 and E is greater than 2. Therefore combining we get E is less than 3. Here we have proved E is less than 3 and here we have proved that E is greater than 2. So this is a proof. Okay. So the proof is very important actually. All of you know the formula and they can apply the formula. But see how interesting the proof is. Is that clear to you? And inequality, the proof based on inequality is very interesting. Very interesting. Because out of 100, only 1 or 2 students can do. Clear that? So that is why I am telling that the proof is very interesting and very important proof. Okay, so please remember the proof, and in the next video I will tell you its applications. Okay, so till then, bye bye.